Islanders, let me share with you, you're never going to expect what to see on the show today. You can see I've got my twin brother for the second time only ever.
Hello, Islanders.
Welcome to the Islands. Welcome to Island Time, Daniel. You're back. You're back. On the show today, we're going to talk about food cuts. And
this is the show you invite me to?
Yeah, we're talking about food cuts. I've been trying to tell you about food cuts for a while, and this is kind of the way I was going to tell you about food cuts. Is that okay?
I guess.
We're going to share food cuts with you on the show today, and why they're not necessarily a bad thing. We might even share a story with you about a friend. We'll see if we share that story on the show today. We're going to share news as well from Royal Caribbean and the icon of the seas. You know how that feeling when you're trying to fit into the pants or the shirt that you don't quite fit into them? And then they started making those stretchy pants with everyone, and everyone's wearing the stretchy pants. Royal Caribbean unveiled some new technology on board the Icon of the Seas in order to fit underneath a bridge. Literally, the Icon of the Seas would not fit under the bridge until Royal Caribbean said, let us show you this new technology. Yeah. Flying standby. Some of us have flown standby before.
By the buffet?
Standing by the buffet?
Standing by
Yeah,
the
we're not
buffet.
going to talk about standing by the buffet today. But flying standby is a thing. Standing by the buffet is a thing. Now,
My favorite thing.
cruising standby is now a thing. One major U.S. cruise line is sharing how you can cruise on standby. We all need some time in the islands. We're going to need to after the show today for sure. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Wednesday to all you Islanders and to you, Daniel.
Well, hello.
Second time ever on the show. Randomly came over. He said, what are you about to do? I said, the show. He said, well, so am I. And before we get started, I just noticed this in the screen up there. What's up with the hat?
What do you mean?
That's
Do you wear a hat every day?
I
Every day you wear a hat.
I don't wear a big old beach hat every day. Did you really wear that because you thought?
It's my Island Time hat. I get out there and I'm a little fair skinned. Cheeks are red. It's winter time. My cheeks are red. I'm getting sunburned just sitting here under your lights.
I can't believe that I just now saw the crazy big hat. Welcome to Island Time. We're definitely in the islands today. Drop your anchors. We talk about the latest in cruise news going on across the industry. If you want to stay up to date with everything cruising, be sure you're subscribed to this channel. Ring the bell to receive notifications
Ding dong.
when we upload content. Don't be talking about me like that. Let's talk about this right here first, food cuts. And don't be too upset, Daniel. There have been people the last couple of years, really, that have shared, I see the food cuts. I see food cuts across the industry, not just on Carnival Cruise Line or Carnival Corporation. But Daniel, can you still go on a cruise and have a lot of food and get full and try new things? Can you still do that?
I gain 20 pounds every cruise I go on.
That's the water. The salt water.
Yeah.
The salt water is what it is.
That's what I tell my doctor.
Food cuts. Carnival Cruise Line, Carnival Corporation, really, the parent company of Carnival Cruise Line, has set out goals of eliminating food waste. It's a great idea. It needs to be done. We've all walked around cruise ships and seen the extra food left on tables and in hallways. I guess we'll tell that story here in just a minute. We've seen it. Carnival Cruise Line, they've set goals. They want to cut reduction by 40% in 2025, 50% by 2030. They updated all of us and shared that they are 38%. They just started this, a year or two ago, this initiative a year or two ago to eliminate food waste, food cuts, and they're already reduced that food waste 38%. They've done that many ways. Have you noticed that your portions at dinner are smaller, Daniel?
Maybe a little.
A little bit, but you can order two. If you want to pay $5, you can order 3, 4, 5. There's more signage, is there not, on ships, like at the buffets? Only take what you're going to eat, right?
A lot of times our eyes are a little bit bigger than our bellies, and for some, that might be hard to believe.
They really are. Let's tell this story. I wasn't going to do it, but I think you Islanders will like this story of food cuts and food waste.
Oh, you talking about, oh boy, right?
Yeah. I almost said his name.
Last cruise we were on together, in the casino, having a great time, late at night.
Talk about wasting some money that night.
No, didn't win anything. And so playing some craps, buddy of ours getting a little bit tired. He ain't winning a thing. And so he's like, I'm going to go ahead and head back to the cabin. I was like, all right, see you in a couple of hours, bum. And, so we play for around 30, 45 minutes more. So go get some drinks, maybe change it up from craps, maybe go over to the roulette table,
Yeah.
see if we can hit something, because we weren't rolling nothing over there. And we turned the corner, heading back to the room shortly after, and he's in the floor.
He's not in his cabin. We're booked side by side. He's about 3 cabins away, sitting on the floor, eating.
Yeah, I mean, he had a little bit to drink, and I'm like, what's he doing? I couldn't make it back. He stopped by to get some pizza at midnight.
We've all done that. We've all done that.
And you know what? Before I drop my pizza, because it's good pizza, I'm just gonna sit right here and I'm gonna eat it.
We get closer and closer to our friend, and it becomes more obvious to us that he's sitting not outside his cabin, first off, and number 2, he's holding a plate and has several plates around him, and it's evident that he has come across the old food that people go to their cabin, they eat what they want, and they put it out there for everyone to take. When I say everyone, I'm talking about the cleanup crew.
And he looks at you and he just knows right away, because we're looking at him like, what are you doing? And he goes to that defense mode of, they hadn't even touched it. If you're big Seinfeld fans like I am, we got like George Costanza with a little cannoli on top of the trash, and it's above the rim. Is it garbage if it's above the rim? Okay, they hadn't even touched it.
I remember you said, look at that crust right there. There's a tooth mark.
Yeah.
He said, a tooth mark? Daniel said, I've seen the people traveling to that cabin. It's a tooth. There's a tooth
You gotta have more than one.
That's right.
Texas fans over there.
He was eating the scraps. Well, we said, hey, we're done with that. Let's get you in your cabin. Food waste, like I said, not always a bad thing. Carnival Corporation's doing their job. Our buddy was doing his job. He could have went and got new pizza.
Yeah.
It's free. But instead, he said, you know what? I'm going to find a plate that's outside the cabin. Yeah, just eat the bones. Eat the bones. And so we have not cruised with him since.
No, I haven't even talked to him since then. Is he okay?
I don't know. I have no clue. Islanders, do you ever see food waste on your cruises? Do you do anything cognitively, actively to try to eliminate food waste? Let us know in the comment section below as we share and we move to the second story, the icon of the seas. Talk about waste, talk about fitting under things and filling full, things like that. Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas has all kinds of new technology. We know that. She recently had to move from one place to another. She needed to go underneath the Denmark Bridge.
Yeah. London Bridge is falling down.
Well, yeah. And this is the second time we've talked about cruise ships going underneath the bridge. You see, just a couple of days ago, we had our naked show.
Wait, you didn't invite me for that one? Are you not looking for viewership?
We really did have a naked show.
You probably would have got your most donations ever on that show.
I did not invite you to the naked show, but we really did. Go back and look at it. We had a show about the naked cruise ship, the Carnival Panorama, that is. She's lost her well tail.
Time now.
She's lost her well tail. She's naked. She could not fit underneath the ship. They took it off. She can fit. Icon of the Seas says, you know what? Let's just go ahead and show something that we hadn't shown you before, right?
Holding my beer.
Yeah, exactly. The Icon needed to go underneath the bridge. They didn't take her funnel off.
No.
You know what they did?
What'd they do?
Collapsed it. Suck it in.
Retraction.
That's right. Icon of the Seas. Watch this video here. As the Icon approaches the bridge, we'll show you some of it. We're not going to show you the entire video. She has a collapsible funnel. Lower the funnel down, go under the bridge, raise it back up. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner, Bob.
Brilliant!
You reject your own nose.
Merry Christmas to all you islanders.
That's right. Retractable funnel, Icon of the Seas. Here you go. Thank goodness for retractable funnels. They're almost like expendable pants. I didn't know she had that. I had no clue she had that. I wanted to share it with you.
That is a brilliant concept.
It is. Speaking of stretching, okay. Spread your budget a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen to this. Royal Caribbean Star of the Seas is available for bookings. We have already booked several of you islanders on the ship. Prices are fair when you look at what prices usually are for Royal Caribbean inaugural sailings and first-year sailings. I thought, you know what? I'm going to book this thing. I'm going to book it. I know the cabin I want to book, and I will... Daniel's in the way here. Let me put this graphic up here. He's going to go ahead and suck in. Let me put this graphic up here for you. The Star of the Seas. This cabin that I was looking at. This family cabin. 2-story. It's got the slide. Would you like the slide?
Of course I would. When we going?
About that. What would you say this cabin would go for? You see the picture of it. What would you say that it'd go for?
$3,000, $3,500.
That's fair. That's fair. And I would pay it. I would spoil Amanda, the kids, $3,000, bam, double story. No, not that one. You know what it's going for? The selling that I looked at, and this is not the cheapest selling, $41,000.
For the year?
Not the year. A week.
A week?
1 week, $41,000.
Group cruise.
Per person. Per person.
Is Bill Gates going on?
Yeah,
Bill Gates can't afford that.
He better be $41,000 per person. If I'm forget the kids at this point at that price. Sorry, kiddos. Sorry. So then we're looking at $82,000. $82,000 for a 7-day cruise, Daniel. I better be steering the ship. My bed better be on the bridge. Then I'm still not going. I'm still not going. I don't know if people actually book these cabins. If you are watching this video and you've actually booked one of these crazy family suites, please let us know. Guys, $82,000 for 2 people is unbelievable, and that's not the cheapest that they have.
And is your job hiring?
Do you have any openings?
I love my job, but do you have any
Oh
openings?
my goodness, the Star of the Seas, she is much more affordable than that if you want to sell her. She's cruising. Royal Caribbean teased and said next summer. What months do you think of when I say summer?
May, June, July, August.
Whew, I think of like
Anytime it's hot.
June, July. But it's August. August the 17th, she's cruising from Port Canaveral, 7-day cruises, Eastern and Western Caribbean.
Going out with a bang.
Exactly right. Summer's going to end with a bang. If you can't afford the Star of the Seas, keep in mind when she debuts, the Icon of the Seas is old news. The price on her,
Book me. Book me now.
right there. But I want to be booked. You can't even see how low that number down there is where I want to be booked at. Let us know if we can help you. Let's talk about standing by.
The buffets.
The buffet. Let's stand by the buffet. Here we go.
on.
Stand by. I know that some of us have flown stand by in the past. I certainly have. It's been good. Holland America line has announced that they are announcing. They announced that they are announcing.
Yeah.
They've announced that they're announcing. They've announced that they're announcing
Way to go, PR.
that they are starting a standby program. Listen to this. You can pick out a cruise. This is not all cruises, but it is a lot. I've taken a look at this already. You can select the cruise that you want to go on months in advance. And you can say, you know what? I'm retired. My work's flexible. I have vacation days. I want to go on that cruise. You can book a standby rate for $49 per person per day. And you wait. And you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait. And you find out if you actually get to go on the cruise around 7 days before sell date.
7 days?
7
That's
days. 7 days. Can you imagine? I don't know if I could do this because I want to know. And I want to plan and things like that. But you can now cruise standby, $49 per person per day. That's the first 2 people. Guests 3rd and 4 are free. Now, there's a couple things here. You got to have some caveats with this because that's a cheap price. Right?
That is. Mm-hmm.
Cheap price. One, once you book this type of rate, you're not getting your money back. You're not going to call Holland America, hey, I changed my mind, wah. You lose your money. Done. Okay? Number 2, you cannot pick your cabin type. It's not a balcony guarantee rate. It's not an ocean view.
It's whatever's available.
You just say, I'm going. They tell you the room. $49 per person per day. Could you do this?
Put me in the janitor's closet for $49.
Unbelievable. Holland America shared that this is in place now. We've already had some inquiries about this. If you're interested in it, let us know. It'd be so neat for those that have the flexible schedule to be able to do something like this for a cheap price. There's sellings. You might be saying where they're going. Are they going to hell or something? No, they're going to Hawaii. The other H. Hawaii. Yeah. Okay, the other H. There's not a cruise to heaven, but we're all getting there, right?
That's right.
Hawaii, Caribbean. They've got 2 for the solar eclipse cruise that they're doing. And so one thing that I thought about while doing this, not many of you sell Holland America line. Would you like to see this service of cruising standby offered by other cruise lines? Royal Caribbean International, Carnival Cruise Line, Norwegian. Would you like to be able to do that? Used to, you could just show up at the port the day of, and you could wait like you would at an airport. Let's see if they have anything going today. Yeah, now you can't do that. But maybe with this, you can do that.
Great option for those who maybe financially a little bit need to hold on to your money. Those cruises where they're a little bit more expensive. It's a great option that you have for $49 a person per day that you can save up and get on standby with the way that it's an election year coming up. We got the way the economy is. People be a little bit more reserved with their money,
Conservative,
right?
for sure.
And so not going to spend as much on certain things, and so the things that they are spending on, it's going to matter to them. But this is a great opportunity for a low price to be able to get on there and get away to relax a little bit with the rest of the islanders.
That's right. That's right. Islanders, share below. Is this something you'd be interested in with Holland America, or would you like to see this on your cruise line of choice? We can't wait to see your reaction to this video in the comment section below. If you've made it this long, hopefully you will like this video as well. Tell Daniel to come back. Really, the comment section. Tell him how much you appreciate him, my twin brother.
Great to be here. Had the day off. So
that's right. It was a surprise. It really was. A lot of people last time said that was your best show ever. They enjoyed the chemistry of it, and it's natural. It is. Daniel and I.
You think that's good? You wait till the cruise comes up.
Exactly. We haven't cruised off many times together. Daniel stays busy with work, but we are cruising together March the 16th, 2024. If you want to cruise with us, Daniel and I will be on the Jubilee. That's right. My sister will be there as well. So
the first time all three of us have really done a vacation.
That's right.
So.
That's right. Islanders, we can't wait to see your responses below. We hope that you have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on Island Time.